guys and gals, Julian RH15 here, back again with another video. And today I have for you something a little bit different. A long time ago, we ranked every single Call of Duty game ever. But this time, we'll be ranking
every single
Call of Duty zombie map. This includes Treyarch, Sledgehammer, and Infinity Ward. I almost forgot their name. Yes, we're doing every single map. This is for the lead up to the Cold War beta that's coming out maybe tomorrow or maybe today, or whenever I upload this. And before I start, this will trigger some people because everybody has a different opinion. I understand that. This is my opinion, okay? Personally, I like the zombies mode when it's good. I'm gonna try to do like a minute or 2 minute overview of every single map and what I think. If I forget something or mess up on something, don't kill me, okay? Don't hate me for that, please. I'm just human, okay? I don't remember everything. But I'm gonna try to go over like the big things that came with the map or whatever, and basically explain my reasoning for each map. And this may be biased or not, I don't know, it just depends how I feel. Alright, this is gonna be a long video, let's just do this. We are starting off with Knock. This is gonna be difficult because this was the first map ever to have zombies in it. And I do have to respect that. But for me, personally, I think it was a great way to introduce the idea of zombies. And I honestly think it was scary at the time, okay? It was a little bit frightening to play zombies. I think this was an extra mode you get after beating the WaW.that campaign. But then they released WaW.that again, I think, and this was just free in it. So, but Knock also came back for BO1, and I think it came with Mule Kick, and then BO3 had it for a remaster that brought Gobblegums in it. And now in Cold War, they're bringing back Knock again, but you know, they're expanding the area a bit. It's a different story. I don't even want to get into that, but I overall think Knock is a really good map. It brought zombies, so we're gonna put it in good. Next up, we have WaW.that, which was more difficult than Knock. It was like a big brother to Knock. Still a small, cramped area, but that's what made it hard and difficult. I believe they added... Did they add perks in this one, or was that I'm just thinking of BO1? See, this is stuff I can't remember about, but WaW.that was overall like a difficult map to try to get a high round on. No pack yet, and it's basic. It's basic. I'm gonna put it the same as Knock, to be honest with you. I don't see like it being better than Knock, but it's basically the same idea. Just survive. Next up was Shino Numa, which is aight. Like again, these World War maps are hard to rank just because they just started making zombies an actual thing, and they're just trying to come up with ideas. They had the Flogger on this map. The perks were random on this map, which I did not like actually. I don't like the RNG and perks, but there's only 4 of them, so you had 4 chances of getting jugged. But Chino was more open. I believe in the water it slowed you down though, which is a minus. But out of the WaW maps, I'm not the biggest fan of Shino Numa, so I'm gonna put it in okay. Next up, we have Doris, which is probably my favorite map in WaW. Just the look of it too, even in WaW or whatever version you play, BO1, BO3, any version, I think it looked the cleanest out of them all. He introduced Pack-a-Punch, which was crazy. It's not that hard to get either. It's pretty simple. We had the nice hide and seek Easter egg which gave you, I know in BO3 it gave the Annihilator. I'm blanking what they gave you on BO1. I think it was a perk, or was it all the perks? I can't remember. But we had the Catwalk, which everybody went to survive, and that was about it. Really, that was about it. So map design was small, but it was still good. It was bigger than WaW.that and Knock, and maybe Shino Numa. I can't remember on that. But I'll put Doris in amazing. That's where it belongs. It's amazing. And that is the end at WaW.that. Now we're moving into BO1, which I think had the best zombies. Without a doubt, I think BO1 had the best zombies. This is kind of an unpopular opinion, but I don't think Kino was like crazy as a zombie map, but it did bring a lot of stuff that I did like. I'm mostly rating these maps based on like aesthetics of how cool it looks, the story within the map, not like the overall story, but just within the map and how cool that is, the characters, and anything else I find cool. So that's how we're rating these maps. So Kino de Toten, I think it looked cool. I like the theater and all that. You had the little trap, the machine gun you can have in the theater and shoot all the zombies, which is dope. Teleporter was a neat idea. Was it this map they added Mule Kick? I think they added Mule Kick to every BO1 map. I think that was a new perk at that time. I can't remember, to be honest with you. But I think Kino was good, but not amazing. But it was good. I'm gonna get so much flack, bro. I put Kino in good tier. Next up, we have 5, which was, I believe, if you finish the campaign, you get 5. I think that's how you get 5 in BO1. Correct me if I'm wrong again. But I think 5 was a secret bonus map you get. And honestly, it was dope. The cast was great. My favorites Fidel Castro and John F. Kennedy, to be honest with you. I think they had great one-liners in there. And it was weird because who would ever thought that John F. Kennedy would be blasting zombies, but it happened in BO1 and it was dope. I like the Pentagon a lot. I love that location they chose. I like the idea that there's like labs with like these hidden tests going below them. It was just a crazy map. The Pentagon Thief was annoying. Everyone thought he was annoying. And was there a wonder weapon for this map? I can't remember if there was. But overall, I think this map's amazing. I'm putting it in amazing tier. Now, this order could be wrong. I can't remember the BO1 order that much, but I want to say Ascension was next or Shangri-La. I think it was Shang, actually. Let's go with Shang first. I think Shangri-La was the weakest BO1 map, but it still looked cool. The BO3 remaster did it well, and I hate the traps. That's all I gotta say for it. And the Pack-a-Punch was stupid. To get the Pack-a-Punch, that was stupid. So I'm gonna put it in okay. I'm sorry. That's all I gotta say for Shang. I don't have that much. Okay, we got Call of the Dead next, which was a all-star cast of, if I can remember. I know Machete was in it. I know Michael Rooker was in it, and Robert Englund. I can't remember the female. I can never remember her, but I know Robert Englund, Machete, Danny Trejo, and Michael Rooker was in that map, and they all were dope. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun playing as them. And then I always found it weird. Why am I blanking on his name? Oh my god. Okay, I don't know why I was blanking on his name. George A. Romero. I thought it was a weird addition. Well, not a weird addition. Like it was kind of weird that he just follows you around and basically does nothing unless you shoot at him. He will run at you. But I thought he was a weird inclusion to be like a boss zombie or whatever he was. I thought that was kind of weird. The Wonder Weapons were not that cool, but I mean, okay. I think the Wonder Weapons. Oh, there's a bug on the wall. Eh. I think the Wonder Weapons were weird and could have been, better. They had the sniper rifle, like the explosive sniper rifle. I forgot what it's called, but that was pretty cool. Then they had the VR11, which makes a zombie a human. Yeah, I didn't understand that either. But like I said, the aesthetic in the cold winter, the lighthouse, everything looked cool about it. It was scary. The guest cast, that bug is annoying. I might kill it. Right now, but it's way too high. I'm not Michael Jordan of killing bugs, so that's just actually gonna stay there. Anyways, Call of the Dead, yeah, it's an amazing map. Ascension, again, when I think BO1, I honestly don't think Ascension. I think of the rest of the maps. So, honestly, I don't have that much memories about Ascension, so I'm trying to remember what was there. So all that I remember from Ascension was these stupid space monkeys that would take your perk or deactivate your perk, I think they did some other stuff. Did they do anything with the box? I don't remember. But yeah, they did stuff that annoys you, which I never liked. All right, yeah, I can make me buy a perk and then take it away from me. That's kind of messed up, bro. Honestly, I don't have anything for Ascension because I just don't remember that well. So I'm gonna put it in okay because I just don't remember it fondly as probably everybody else does. So that might be a triggered pick. So last up we got Moon. Now this map I do remember. This was probably the most unique map we had so far because we're on the moon. And I know at one point we were going there anyways, but to have it in BO1 in 2010, 2011, I think that was the time of BO1, was crazy. So the idea of going to the moon, in my opinion, is dope. You can never go wrong going to the moon. The map was dope. I believe the wave gun was introduced in this map. I may be wrong. No, I think it was right because I know BO3 had it, and BO3 looked amazing with the moon atmosphere. So I'm gonna put moon because if I ever had to go back to play a zombies game in BO1 or BO3, I'm putting moon up there. Moon has one of the best maps ever. So, even though I don't remember it, shut up. Now we are in the quote unquote best zombies game ever made, BO2. Now If you know me really well, I'm not the biggest fan of BO2. It's a good game, but I don't think it's the best game ever made, or in the series, I should say. But I do have fond times playing zombies multiplayer, and that's about it. I don't really care about the campaign that much. So let's get straight into this. Let's get people triggered. Let's go. Let's break it down. Next up, we have Town, which is mostly everybody's favorite part of the 3 maps from Transit. And yeah, I guess so. I mean, it had a lot to offer. It had Pack-a-Punch in the middle of the lava, which I think that's basically the only reason why people love this map and would like to do challenges and play on them. I remember Tombstone was on this map as well. I think it was Tombstone, right? Yeah, it was Tombstone was on this map. This map is pretty bare bones. But again, and it is part of the transit thing, so I'm gonna put in okay. I'm gonna put in okay. Next up, we got Farm, and I'm trying to remember what you can do on this map. I could have sworn that you could have done something with the fridge. I could be wrong. That's all I remember. You can do something with a fridge on this map. Yeah, I'm gonna put in nah, son. Okay, finally, we have transit itself. Yeah, nah. This is the map we're gonna start off with, and it sucked. I like the idea you can travel to different spots on the bus. That's the only idea I like. The fact you have to build the Pack-a-Punch, and I swear you had to rebuild it too at one point. Yeah, all that random stuff. The perks they introduced was bad, and the overall denizens were stupid. I didn't understand how there was so much smoke and fire. It just wasn't fun. It just wasn't a fun map. And the crew wasn't that good. I forgot to mention the crew, but the transit crew? Yeah, nah, I didn't like any of them really, except for Russman, because he's dope. I believe the pre-order bonus for BO2 was Nuketown. Give you that for free. If not, you had to pay like $5 for it. I think that's what I did. And yeah, everyone knows Nuketown. It's a multiplayer stable now for Treyarch games. And they decided to make it into a zombies map, which I think is a good idea. And I honestly thought it looked cool. It doesn't play good though, which it's a very challenging map, to be honest with you. It's a very challenging map. You have to wait for your perks and Pack-a-Punch. Very challenging. I'll give it that. But it's not the best. I think it's okay though. I think Newtown's okay. Next we have Die Rise. Again, the look of the map is okay. That's about it. Gameplay sucked. Everything's upside down. I want to throw it while playing this. Who was stupid. This is going trash. And again, this is the first DLC for BO2, and they're starting off like this, but somehow apparently it gets better. And speaking of better, WaW.that. Everybody likes this map. I don't think it's like the craziest thing I've ever seen, but I love the characters. I like the voice actors who voice the characters. The look of the map was creepy and scary, which I always like. I like creepy and scary zombies over bright and colorful. Alcatraz was such a cool location, in my opinion. I think it's probably one of the best locations ever they ever went to do for zombies. You get to see
Golden Gate
Bridge. That was dope. Okay, we made a freaking plane to fly over there. Afterlife was a unique idea. They introduced electric cherry. They did a lot of things good on this map, I will not lie. So, I don't think it's the best though. They added a death machine to the box. The warden was dope. And I'm saying like so many good things about Mob, but I don't think it's the best. But it is amazing though. The only reason I don't say it's the best is because the layout of the map. And that might be weird for some people. I just don't like the layout. I understand since the prison's close quarters and everything. I get that. I'll give it this. You know what? I'm not gonna put Mob.that in amazing. I'll put Mob.that in the best because it did a lot of more things right than wrong. I don't think the layout was that good, and that was about it. That's like the only negative I have for the map. So I'll put it in best just because it was the best map in BO2. That's about it about me praising BO2. To be honest with you, which is Mob. Next up, we have Buried, a map that I actually did like. I like the idea of like this secret underground town that's like westernized. I didn't get the story of this though. Was Leroy? What's Leroy? What was he doing in prison? What was up with that? That was weird. I think for Buried, the perk that they added was completely useless. Wow, you get to see where stuff is at through walls. I mean, if you play the map 1,000 times, you know where everything is. So what's the point of having that perk? I never understood that. Oh, Vulture Raid. It was called Vulture Raid. Yeah, that perk is stupid. Never bring that back. That was stupid. They introduced the Ray Gun Mark II, which everybody loves the Ray Gun Mark II. I prefer the first Ray Gun just because it looks cool. That's really the answer I got. So they introduced the Ray Gun Mark II and the Paralyzer, which again another crazy weapon. It's like slowed down or stopped zombies in their tracks. It was broken. This map was way too easy. The pack a punch was easy to get to too. You have to go through this witch house. Yeah, it was extremely easy. But it was still a lot of fun. Like, don't get me wrong, the fun factor of this map is there. With all the maps we covered so far, I think this is the best map to play with friends. So I'm gonna give Buried amazing. Origins. Oh boy, here I go. It's not my cup of tea. I don't understand how people love Origins. I didn't see the how amazing and revolutionary it was. I get it. It was the end of the BO2. Actually, no, it was not the end of the BO2. It was the start of the new story from like the first version of the crew. It's very confusing. Like I said, this map story is very confusing. I don't like it. I like the design they went for the area. I like the dark blue tone of the whole map. I like the very dark tone of the map. The robots were cool. I didn't get them though. And the intro cutscene's dope. The package cam was dope. That's about it. It's all I liked about this map. I don't think it was that good. I didn't like how mud slowed you down. I understand like, oh, you talk about mud, but again, I don't like it. This was the first map they had they had the Panzer on this map, which I think was a cool mini boss. The layout was terrible. You didn't know where he was going, to be honest with you. Map's way too big. Way too big. I know it's a weird complaint for a zombies map, but it was like, bro, really? This is crazy. And like the only parts that have these close spaces are there's such it's so bare bones. It's like, what's the point of even going there? It's a lot of setup. You have to do a lot of setup to get what you want, which sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not to have a long setup, but like it just drags if you want to play this map over and over again. The intro cutscene was dope, probably one of my favorites. That's about it. That's about it. So I'm gonna put Origins in okay. Like it's not a map that I want to go back to. It's just not. All right, so we're done with Treyarch for a bit. We're gonna take a break on that. Next up, we have AW Zombies. Advanced Warfare was a game I actually liked until this happened. So when the game came out, there was no mention of zombies, right? Nothing on zombies. You had to wait for BO3 to have zombies. But in the Exo Survival mode, the last map, I think it was like a prison or something. If you complete that, a little scene will play out where people are infected, and you have to pick up weapons to shoot zombies. And everyone was so excited that this is gonna happen. They're having zombies in Advanced Warfare. Looks scary, looks fun, could be interesting. The cutscene was dope. I'm not gonna lie. When they get attacked in a helicopter, but we had to wait for the first DLC. So this is all paid. You have to pay. You got to pay for zombies. And I have to say, it's okay. It was an okay experience. The story wasn't good, but it was okay for what it was. We're probably never gonna see these like characters again, but I'm fine with that. The story needs to end. The story was not that good. So the first map we got to play was Outbreak. I think this was okay. This is like an okay start to like this new zombies mode. The exosuits, you have to get them in a room, put them on. That's when you can start using these exosuits. But the zombies had exosuits, and they had different zombies that can do stuff, and some of them were broken, like the electric zombie, the EMP zombie. Man, what was the point of having an exosuit? Like Outbreak setup was that this Atlas facility was basically gone. All right, everyone's zombies now except for 4 people, which I have to say I think the voice actors were cool. They had Shane from The Walking Dead. Honestly, that's my favorite. Um, the story premise for this is that these Atlas workers, a janitor, a security guard, a IT worker, and like a company man. I don't know what's happening in the story. Have to team up to fight the dead. and the dead has exosuits, and it was crazy. Okay, these zombies are fast. They're vicious. They're very vicious. They had dogs too. The pack-a-punch for this game was weird. It's like you have to upgrade your gun like 25 times. It had mostly the same perks, but they just called something else, like Exo Health is basically Juggernaut. So they had the same perk idea, they had the round idea, the point idea, they have like everything from Treyarch, except for like the upgrade system was different and the exosuits, and that was about it. That was like the only things that were different. I mean, I thought it was fine for what it was for a start, but again, you had to pay for it. So not that many people actually got to experience AW Zombies. But the first map, I don't know if I would go back to it. It's basic. Out of the four, this map was very basic. And I'm gonna put it in okay. Next up, we have Infection, which I thought originally when this came out was like, oh, we're going to the city. We're gonna see like these people lives get destroyed. No, we went to some military Atlas base thing. I don't know, and it had a burger joint in it. Most of the time we spent were in like sewers because for some reason the burger joint it was gassy, so we couldn't even go up there. Had to save civilians, and if you don't, something happens. If you do, you get like a free upgrade. But remember this: the upgrades you have to like level your gun up like 20 times, and if you do the Easter egg, you do it another you get another 5 levels. And by the way, I'm not gonna mention Easter eggs in this video except for like once or maybe twice. I don't think Easter eggs make or break a map for me. I just don't care about them. But Infection sucked. But I'll never go back to it. It's going in the trash. Next up, we have Carrier, which was a big step up from the last 2 maps. We're on a big ship. I forgot what the story going into this one was. And Oz, the janitor, is dead. He got shot in the head. He got replaced by Bruce Campbell. So that was the story going to it. And they did a lot of stuff with this map. I believe in this map, they had like objectives where you have to defuse a bomb and stuff. Maybe this map wasn't that good. I do remember the wonder weapon on this map. It was like a laser gun where you shoot it, you see these 2 lasers coming out the gun, like killing zombies. I think that was dope. And that's all I remember from the map. Yeah. So I'm gonna put it in okay. It's interesting enough to play, I think, if you haven't played it before. Last map we have was Descent. Yeah, just like Carrier, kind of don't remember what happens. This map was weird. It was underwater, which was a cool idea, and it kind of fell flat. This was the first map we get to wear the Goliath suit. That was dope. I liked that. I wanted more of that, but it was at the end of the AW zombie season, so that was it. That's the only time you get to be in the cool Goliath suit killing zombies, and that's honestly what like I can remember from this map. Overall, AW Zombies was mediocre. I didn't like the EMP zombie because it basically shuts down your exosuit. And like, what at that point, what's the point of having an exosuit if they spawn every round? So I'm sorry, Descent, you're going to nah, son. I hope I'm explaining this well. I'm trying to get through this. I'm not trying to make this like a super long video. I'm trying to get my quick thoughts of what I remember about the map and what I think about it. And that's about it. We are back to Treyarch. So the first map we have here is Shadows of Evil. Now, when this map first came out, I thought it was like, it's not that good. It was a good map. I love the Chicago vibe I get from this. It was amazing. The cast too, Jeff Goldblum playing Nero was so dope. Everybody was good. It was weird seeing these new type of zombies or like enemies. The Argartha with the big guy and these that was like, what was the other ones? The flying things. You know what I'm talking about. You played this before. Rituals were easy. Nice to get the pack-a-punch easy. This map did introduce Widow's Wine, which I think was a very good perk. And Gobblegums, BO3 added Gobblegums, which was, again, I think that the Gobblegum idea is broken. It's so broken, but that's what happened. Everyone enjoyed it at the time. And I'm trying to remember what else was in Shadows. They had a cool sword that you can use. The Wonder Weapon was bonkers. I forgot how you get it. I don't think it was a box wonder weapon. You have to craft it and get stuff, but it was so dope. That's it. That's all I gotta say for Shadows of Evil. At the beginning, I didn't like it. Near the end, it was a very good map, and a map that I'll come back and play again. So I'm gonna put it in amazing. So apparently the Giant's a different map. Where did I put Derice? Put Derice in amazing. You know what? I'm upgrading Derice. It's the best. This and the Giant's the best. Those two go together. Those two maps are crazy. Crazy good. The first map we get for BO3 is Der Eisendrache. Is it Der Eisendrache or Der Eisendrache? Am I saying these words right? Whatever. The map's amazing. The Wonder Weapon was easy to get. I like the bow. It was the basic Wonder Weapon. They can upgrade them to like the lightning bow, the fire bow, and all that stuff, which was again another good addition. This map brought back the Panzers, which they were okay. I don't think they were a big deal. And that's about it. That's about it. I don't think there's anything else worth noting. But still a good map. Like, don't get like this map is crazy. The look of the castle is so dope. And yeah, this map was good. I don't know what else to say. This map's amazing. It's the best. It's the best. Not amazing. It's the best. Zetsubou no Shima. The map I hope that was like gonna be the most like scariest map I ever played. It wasn't. I think that's just because the BO3 engine was just colorful and neat, and just Treyarch overall have these beautiful maps to look at. So Zetsubou, a lot of Shrek memes came out of this one. I believe it had 2 wonder weapons. They had like a Nomad reskin wonder weapon and a skull they can use to like blow up zombie heads, I think. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember all this. I think you get pack-a-punch by like watering plants. It had a really weird setup. You have like 2 places to turn on power. A lot of points were wasted just to get to one of the power spots. I think pack-a-punch you could die because I think it's in the water. Was it in the water? I don't remember. But this is like one of the first maps where water was a huge gameplay element here. The look of it was weird. I'll give it that. The look of it was weird. It reminded me of Shinonuma. Yeah, that's about it. Not the one BO3 map I will always go to or like go back and play. But I think Zetsubou no Shima was an okay map. God, I hope this video comes out good. Gorod Krovi. Yeah, this map was fun. I remember the summer when this came out. Everybody was hyped for it. It's Nikolai time. Let's go. Again, another good intro cutscene in this map where everyone's falling down from the sky and this banging rock music plays. It was dope. The whole map was amazing. I think it had a really good design. Not too complicated, not too convoluted. It was just, it's kind of like a World at War map design where you know where stuff is because this map design is simple enough to understand where stuff is. If that makes any sense, I'm trying. It's like 40 minutes. I've been here for 40 minutes already. There was a cool dragon that'll breathe fire down you, which wasn't a big problem, which was a good thing. And there was these robots that shoot these electric things at you. Pack-a-punch was fairly simple to get. You just had to ride the dragon to another place. And while all these zombies rise from the dead and try to kill you in this building, which is dope. I like that isolated area. And overall, it was a fun time. Again, this is probably like this map is very good to play with friends. I'm actually gonna give Gorod Krovi one of the best maps to play. Gorod Krovi is in the best tier. The last map we have here is Revelations. Coming into this map, everybody was hyped for. This was like the end of this amazing storyline they're going with the new 2.0 crew. I honestly think Revelation was amazing and cool. I should stop using amazing because that's a tier name. To have all these legendary maps put together in this space wandering land was such a cool idea. Again, I like the tone. I like the look of the map. Everything was so dope about it. And again, it's like they had fun with this map. You can tell they had fun with this map. They had like all these new guns to the box. This map was basically made for the community. This map had a bunch of fanfare with all these nostalgia classic OG maps put together in one map. I think it was dope. I like the idea. The pack was fairly easy to get. The wonder weapons were in the box, so you didn't have to worry about them too much. You got these cool masks that you can wear to get you these purple perks, which is like a big brother to like the other perks that was in the game. It was dope. They brought all the boss zombies for this one in BO3 at least. And yeah, it was fairly easy, fun map. It was a nice way to end it, I think. Or nice it was a nice map to end off BO3. Everyone think it's like not that good, but honestly, I think this map is so fun to play with friends. And just to play by yourself too. This map is really good in solo because there's so much to do, so much to use. I think this map's the best, or one of the best, I should say. My bad. B3 had a really good lineup. All right, we're done with Treyarch again. We're actually done with Treyarch for a bit. Now we have Infinity Ward's take on zombies, and I have to say, I'm scratching my back. I have to say, this was sad. This was sad. But not sad at the beginning, because honestly, I loved zombies in Spaceland. I think this map was so much fun. There was so much stuff to do. The setup wasn't bad. I don't think there was like that much of a setup at all. I like the arcade games. The idea of the Afterlife arcade was different. I like different stuff. I like unique stuff. The big brute zombie was dope to see. Traps were creative in this one. You put in tickets to get gadgets. The wonder weapon was like a freeze gun or something, which wasn't that good, but still, it was still fun to use. Bumper cars, bumper cars, bumper cars. Cast wasn't that good, to be honest with you. I didn't think the cast was that good. But overall, I think Infinity Ward's first map, Zombie Spaceland, was so much fun. Colors were there. I know it's not that serious of a like zombies mode, but I can say for right now that Zombies in Spaceland is the best map for Infinite Warfare Zombies. It's going in the best tier. Then disappointment after disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. First DLC we got is Rave in the Red Woods. I like the idea. Like I said, the Infinite Warfare zombies had really good ideas going into them, and then it just fell flat. The idea for Infinite Warfare was like it's going through all these eras. So Rave in the Red Woods is like the 90s, I think. I believe it was like the 90s. It's really crazy, honestly. This whole Infinite Warfare zombie thing was crazy. But Raven of Redwoods was not bad, but I think it was kind of a step down from Zombies in Spaceland. They traveled to this era, and they're like, "Whoa, we changed outfits, we're different people, or whatever." Blah blah blah. I don't remember much about this map. The boss zombie for this map was some maniac, this crazy guy with like a saw blade. He's just running around attacking people. This map wasn't that good. Yeah. Raven of Redwoods is nah, son. I won't go back to it. I like the. No, there's nothing I like about it. Next up is Shaolin Shuffle. This map, I was hoping it was like amazing. I was really hoping that Shaolin Shuffle will take the cake here, and it totally didn't. I like the fighting styles with all these hand motions you can do. That's about it. That is about it. That's all I can say for Challenge Shuffle being good. I remember I tried or start the Easter egg for this to follow a rat because you get it. We're in New York City. That has to be a rat joke. Y'all funny over there. I believe this was set in the 70s, and most of these maps, or no, I think all these maps had like a special celebrity appearance. I remember Zombies Spaceland was David Hasselhoff, and the others I don't remember. But man, Shaolin Shuffle could have had a ton of cool stuff, but they didn't. They had ninja flip karate zombies. Yeah, this is straight trash. Next up, we have Attack on the Radioactive Thing. All right, next up, we have Beast from Beyond. All right, now we're on to World War II Zombie. All right, World War II, where do we start? I know where we start. We start at the Final Reich. Honestly, this map wasn't that bad. It's not that bad. I like the spooky, scary aspect of it. I really like how World War II Zombies was creepy and scary. Like I said, this is like the same thing for Infinite Warfare. I think the first map was probably the best map, but I don't have that many memories on the other maps, so I can't say that for sure. But for me, at least, the Final Reich was okay. Probably the map I'll probably go back to if I ever like play World War II again. I'm trying to remember what was on that map. I didn't like I said, I didn't change the gameplay of zombies. Like it was still basically the same thing. I think it was a okay map. Next up, we have Groston House. This was the map you get after beating the World War II campaign, I think, or finishing the Easter egg for the Final Reich map, which I didn't do. I think I completed the campaign and collected everything to get this map. And it's short. It's short and sweet. It was the tutorial map you get to play while you begin your World War II Zombies adventure. That's the tour. It had some secrets in it. The box and all that. It had some secrets. I'm not gonna lie, but again, I don't think it was like fun. But it's a map that I would go back to just because it's quick. Get out the way. Um, I'm gonna put in okay. Like it's so basic of a map. There's some secrets here and there, but it's just okay. The Darkest Shore. This map was spooky. I'm not gonna lie. This map was very spooky. You start off with the beach, killing all these zombies, which was dope. On their sides, I'm trying to remember what happened in these games. I'm sorry. There's so much. This map was scary. I think at one point, like lights turn off and you can barely see anything. Don't remember the wonder weapon for this map. Man, this is difficult to do. I think World War II Zombies I have the least like fond memories of, but I think it was still better than most of the other zombie maps. So I'm gonna put the Darker Shore in okay. The Shadowed Throne. I think we start off in this like dope city, I think. And then that's about it. That's all I remember from this map. I really can't say anything about this map. But I'm gonna put it in okay. Cause I know it's better than Transit. The Tortured Path, this map, I do remember. It's kind of like Transit, but the way you go to a different part of the map is by completing these challenges. I think I had to do like 10 of them to get to the other maps to play. And the first one was Bodega Cervantes. I never knew the name of these. But it's very tiny, it's very small. It's like the same size as Groston House. But I remember Bodega Cervantes. I'm not gonna say that full name. That the first spot was very neutral for zombies and you. I didn't like the challenges too much because this map was difficult if you're a newcomer. This map is not made for newcomers. This map is made for if you completed every single Easter egg ever. So this map was difficult the first time around. But if we're ranking this solely on the map itself and not the torture path, no, not yet at least. I'll put it in okay. I'll put it in okay. Now, I do remember the USS Mount Olympus being so nauseating. I think like the boat will sway back and forth while you're killing zombies, and everybody hated that. I hated that. That's why it's going into Nasan. Like that's I hate motion blur and put that on top of the freaking boat moving. I'm throwing up, fam. Altar of the Blood. This part I don't remember that much because I don't think I made it that far to make it to Altar of the Blood. So nah, son. The torture path as a whole is okay. Like better than Transit. I'll tell you that much. Still, anything's better than Transit. It's very torture path is very difficult. Like I said, this is not made for newcomers. This is like for veterans of zombies, and you couldn't play the other three maps by himself until you completed their challenges in the torture path. So that's kind of a negative. So I'm gonna put the torture path in okay because it was just okay. Oh my god, we're almost done. Okay, the Frozen Dawn. It was so boring because it didn't give me. It didn't like. I didn't. It didn't make me like want to play the story anymore, or like or even care about the story no more because it was just boring. All right, now we're on BO4, which is probably one of my favorite Call of Duty games I've ever played. Kind of an unpopular opinion, but it's just my opinion. I like BO4. Voyage of Despair was dope. Again, it's like the same effect I have for Shadows of Evil. When it first came out, I'm like, I don't even know if I like it too much. And then I played it more and more. I tried to do the Easter egg on that. Easy to get into. Pack-a-Punch is fairly easy too. Just had to defend the area, I believe. Or maybe I'm thinking of the Easter egg. I don't know. Can't remember no more. Can't remember stuff. But the Pack-a-Punch would move across the boat, which was kind of annoying, but it was easy to like actually acquire the Pack-a-Punch. But besides that, this map is dope. The Soakers, all these zombie types are dope. I thought the Wonder Weapon was dope. The Kraken, I believe it's called. And there's like different elements you can choose for that too. I always like the variety of that. And honestly, I'm gonna put Voyage of Despair in good tier because we don't have that many maps in good tier, and I think Voyage of Despair is one of them. Next up, we have 9, and this brings me back to World@War just because of the design of it. I like the gladiator arena feel of this map a lot, and I think BO4 had a lot of good designs going into it. In 9, well, first of all, okay, let's talk about the BO4 system. I'm okay with the BO4 system. Like both systems were flawed, and I don't think they can like ever fix it. But people are gonna lean over the old system because it had Jug and Speed Cola. I would prefer the BO4 system, but I guess people think it's too complicated and all that, so I'm just gonna pass over that for now. But 9 as a map was really, really good. The Wonder Weapon for this map was a scorpion you can shoot, which I didn't understand at first, but then over time I did. You can like charge the scorpion and like bigger blast and all that, which was dope. Pack-a-Punch again was fairly simple. You had to kill these 4 bosses by hitting the, what is that called? The symbol. I think by hitting that, and they'll spawn in. You have to kill them and place their head where the Pack-a-Punch is, and you get Pack-a-Punch. It's fairly simple. I like it. And this map was, like I said, this is a beginner map. This map is nice to new players. And I think this map is fun time with friends. So I'm gonna put 9 in amazing. Now we got Blood of the Dead. A lot of people don't like this map. A lot of people are disappointed at this map. This map should have been it. Should have been the one. Here's what I think about Blood of the Dead. Is it really that different from Mob of the Dead? I know BO4 is different, but think about it without the BO4 system. Let's say it had the old system. Do you think people will still hate it or like it? I know it doesn't have the cast of the old Mob of the Dead, which I don't think that was going to happen anyways. Because I think Mob was still there. I don't think they changed that much about it. The plane wasn't there, though. I mean, I didn't like how they didn't bring back the Golden Gate Bridge. I always thought that was a dope spot. And they did take away elements like from Mob of the Dead that made it so good, like Afterlife, but I don't think that would have made that in anyways. But I think Blood is still a good map for what it was. I hate the catwalk. Okay, no, the catwalk going to the prison sucks. That whole area sucks, okay? They did expand the map too. I don't think it really needed to be expanded on. But overall, Mob was still there. Mob of the Dead was still there. They still had the ward and still had all these locations from the Mob of the Dead in this game. I like how they expanded to the warden's house. I thought that was dope. I like to travel to get the axe, the retriever, Bud. Why am I blanking on the name? The blood, you know what I'm talking about. The axe, the throwing axe you can get, and all that. Like, it was still there. Everything was still there. So I don't think it was like terrible, like people say it was. I'm gonna put Blood of the Dead in good. But the only reason it's below Mob is because, of course, the Mob of the Dead's crew was just overall better and cooler, and the look of the game was more scary, I think. And oh, my camera's about to die. Oh no, okay, we have to hurry this up. All right, next up we have Classified, which was the 5 remake. And again, they couldn't really bring back the that crew into this game. But I still think they did what they can. This is the first crew, the first version of, you know, the Richtofen and Dempsey and all those. I still think it was good. This map didn't really get changed a lot except for where you build the Pack-a-Punch and go to Area 51. That was dope. I like this better than, I like the map better than 5, but I don't like the crew. So I'm gonna put this also in amazing. I like how they added Moon or the Area 51, but of course they didn't have the OG cast, so it's in the same level as 5. All right, first DLC will be 04, Dead of the Night. This is the all-star group. I didn't really know that many people going into this. The maps looks amazing. All the BO4 maps look amazing. All right, you can't even lie about that. This was part of the Chaos storyline, which I didn't even mention the Chaos crew. I didn't think they were that cool. I'm gonna be honest, Chaos crew wasn't that dope. I'm not gonna lie about that. But Dead of the Night was interesting. Map layout was huge, but it was our first time in this big mansion, which was dope. There was werewolves and all that though, which I was not too keen for. But then it made up for like the new wonder weapon, which was this cool kind of ray gun pistol that they had. It was dope. And did they have a crossbow on this map? Well, yeah, they had a cool like NX Shadowclaw crossbow reskin. Characters in this one actually was not that cool. Yeah, that's about it. I think Dead of the Night's okay. Ancient Evil. This map was money. I think this is a perfect way to end off the Chaos storyline. This map was so good. And I held off on this map for the longest time. And then when I played it, I'm like, wow, this map is good. This gives me the Gorod Crovy vibes. You riding Pegasus to the other part of the map was so dope. I like the cutscene that plays with it. The story that they told in this map, like while you're playing it, is so cool. The Wonder Weapon was dope. There's like all these elemental gauntlets that you can choose from. And yeah, this map was just good. This map was just good overall. Pack a Punch was easy to get on this map too. So Ancient Evil is going the best here. Alpha Omega. This map was the only map I actually completed the Easter egg. Actually, did I do tag? I don't think I did tag. No, I don't think I did tag. But Alpha Omega was honestly a step up from Nuketown because they, of course, expanded on Nuketown. Actually, I'm very surprised they actually brought back Nuketown zombies, and this somehow correlates to Transit. I thought that was a good, cool connection. This is the first and only map where you get the two crews combined in one map, which I thought it was a good idea to do. They had Nova Crawlers on this map, which was interesting. I liked the bunker. I think the whole bunker area was cool. I think this map was good. This map was just good. Yeah, it's good. This map was just good. It's not bad. It was just good. All right, last map because this video has gone for too long. Tag der Toten, the Call of the Dead remake, which brought back the Transit crew to end off this whole storyline, which was so weird. It was so weird to bring them back. I don't know if I agree with that or not. I don't know. That's how we're gonna end it with the Transit crew, but it's whatever. I like the look of this. Oh, in the BO4 engine, this map looked beautiful. This map looked amazing. The boat area was changed a bit, and I thought it was okay for what it was. They added a new area where you zipline across. I like the zipline. The zipline mechanic in this map was done very well. And there was a part where you zipline to a facility up in the mountains or whatever somewhere. Basically opened up to get the Samantha Wonder Weapon, which you just throw it on the ground, and Samantha just bodies these zombies. I think that's how you get it. I don't remember. Like I said, this is a long time ago. But yeah, Tag was good. I will go back to Tag. Of course, it was not the same crew from Call of the Dead. I still think it's good. I don't know. I think it's better than Tag the Totem because Tag the Totem didn't really have that much going on except for the crew. So, with that being said, I'm still gonna put in amazing with Call of the Dead. And yeah, take a look. Take a look, everybody. This was my zombies tier list. I might have messed up so much in this video, but again, this video took forever to make. I'm done. I'm tired. My voice is gone, basically. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Peace, people. Goodbye.